Days of Our Lives 2. Week spoilers. Chad reels over Clyde's Abigail advertisement. Polina's vengeance on EJ. Remains mayoral plans with expose on Jude's fake daddy. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives 2 Week spoilers. See Chad DiMera floored when Clyde Weston claims he killed Abigail Devereaux. Should he believe the condemned killer? After all, numerous Salamites have cheated death over the times, including dear Abby. Is Chad's woman out there nearly alive? Next, Theresa Donovan worries that Konstantin Melunas will take her down with his sinking boat. Or will the sneaky Greek conman continue to use her to get to the Kyriakis fortune before ratting her manipulation out to the world? Eventually, Sarah Horton discovers further about Xander Cook's bad boy days as a youth. Does she come near to discovering her fancy's true maternity when she locates his mama in Europe? Look ahead for a sizzling summer on the NBC Peacock exclusive during June 3 to 14, 2024. Days of Our Lives 2. Week spoilers. Clyde Weston tells Chad DiMera he didn't kill Abigail Devereaux. Days of Our Lives 2 week spoilers. See another Salem showdown when Chad DiMera and Clyde Weston come face to face. Chad is ready to shoot to kill. After all, one of Clyde's crimes of recent history was pecking Abigail Devereaux, leaving her for dead at the DiMera manse. Recent Days of Our Lives occurrences show Nicole Walker chancing Abigail's work journal in an office hole at the Spectator office. Upon near examination, Chad DiMera learns that his woman, Abigail Devereaux, was probing Clyde Weston's medicine trafficking. In Salem 2 Times Agone, did the felonious architect go to the manse that cataclysmal day to defy dear Abby about her disquisition rather of seeking out Belle Black like firstly allowed? Over the coming many weeks on Days of Our Lives, Clyde's prisoner in Montana leads to a huge concession. He reveals that he killed Abigail. She's alive. Of course, Chad doesn't know what to believe. He'd love further than anything for him and his children to be reunited with Abigail Devereaux. Is Clyde Weston telling Chad the verity? Farther, Days of Our Lives 2 week spoilers indicate that Chad leans on Stephanie Johnson. He formerly dated his dead woman's kinsman, and the two remain close. She turns to him during her confusing time with Everett Lynch as well. Can they put their histories behind them, or will they need to wrap up past loose ends to move into the future? Look for Clyde Weston's shocking disclosure to Chad DiMera in the weeks of June 3 to 14. Days of Our Lives 2 week spoilers. Theresa's gold-digging days are numbered. Days of Our Lives 2 week spoilers report that Theresa Donovan sweats pellets after Maggie Corton exposes Konstantin Melunas lies at their forthcoming marriage form. For nearly a time, Theresa has planned to get her hands on Alex Kyriakis and his heritage. Further, she forged an old letter with the outsider to name Alex as Victor Kyriakis' long-misplaced son. Yet, Xander Cook belongs to Victor's posterity, not his kinsman Alex. Theresa colluded and plotted to get right where she wanted to be, in Alex's arms at the Kyriakis estate. But effects start to unravel for the fair schemer when Maggie confronts the bachelor on their marriage day on Days of Our Lives. It's only a matter of time before her lying ways are exposed. But will suckers see Konstantin bring down Theresa with him? Could still need her help on Days of Our Lives. Is her secret scheme safe for now? Observers know she'll ultimately be set up out for the fabricator and lose everything she's worked so hard for. Stay tuned. Days 2 week spoilers. Sarah learns about Xander's bad boy days. Days of Our Lives 2 week spoilers report that Sarah Horton learns further about Xander Cook's not so good old days back in Europe as a youth. She knows her fiancé had a worried history, but just how important does she know? Has he told her that Victor defended him from incarceration a couple of times? Over the coming couple of weeks on Days of Our Lives, Sarah Horton begins planning her forthcoming third marriage to Xander. Further, sources discover that she'll communicate Dandy Xandy's mama. Of course, she wants her mama-in-law to attend the form and meet her granddaughter, Victoria, but the bachelor isn't too keen about inviting his mom. Does Angelica Cook tell Sarah further about her son's worried history? She could also unmask the word that Xander is Victor's son, not his family's child. The bridegroom, B, could be in for an earful about her honey this month on Days. What will Sarah Horton learn about Xander Cook during the weeks of June 3 to 14, 2024? Meanwhile, Theresa Donovan feels the heat when Konstantin's falsehoods are exposed. Is she next on the mincing block? Eventually, Clyde Weston tells Chad DiMera that Abigail Devereaux is alive. Will he believe the lying crook and hunt for his undead woman on Peacock's Days of Our Lives? Days of Our Lives spoilers Paulina's vengeance on EJ. Remains Meryl plans with expose on Jude's fake daddy. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that EJ DiMera has formerly been making some bold moves against Paulina Price, but there are further to come. It's clear that EJ's on a charge to tear Paulina down and set the stage for his own rise to power. Thanks to the punch EJ gave Nicole DiMera, Chad DiMera took her tip and moved forward with an expose that trashed Paulina's character. Now EJ's planning on getting a recall solicitation and forcing a new election that he intends to win. Still, Days spoilers allude that EJ will be the bone who eventually crashes and burns. It may be a big mistake to go up against Paulina, especially when EJ's keeping some terrible secrets that could sink him in the end. In Paulina's case, Days of Our Lives suckers know she had a good reason for the radiation exposure. Paulina acted out of concern for Channel DiMera when she was missing in a snowstorm, so at least her bad opinions came from a place of love. With EJ, he's just being selfish and cruel now that he's robbing Eric Brady of his natural son. Jude Brady doesn't belong to EJ, but he's pretending to be a doting daddy while poor Eric suffers a great loss. What if Paulina ever becomes privy to the news of EJ's DNA deception? Paulina might pick up on an indication or two if Johnny DiMera says commodity about all the Jude drama that doesn't sit right with her. Maybe Paulina could do some digging and indeed platoon up with Leo Stark since he's got moping questions of his own about EJ's jest. Days could make Paulina the driving force behind a new expose, bone that would bring EJ's downfall and ruin his mayoral plans. It'd be fitting for Paulina to get vengeance by taking this reproach public and exposing EJ for stealing Eric's father part. EJ got maternity evidence from Der. Wilhelm Rolf paid Leo to keep quiet and ultimately dragooned Sloan Peterson Brady into an escape deal, so there's plenitude of dirt for Paulina to potentially uncover. Grounded on our day's prognostications, EJ had better watch out for Paulina's revenge, especially if she gets updates on his bogus bio Pater secret. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Paulina could have the last laugh and help Eric reunite with Jude in the process, so stay tuned for her implicit vengeance plot. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.